All right, first and foremost, I want to give call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's all praises to the Most High God in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's your brother, Tazapanya Ban Yahweh, coming back at you through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai with another edifying video. Quick update. I know a lot of people are probably wondering why you haven't seen me back in Chirac in about I came out to Cali last Wednesday for Passover. Call halal Yahweh to that. You know, we had a beautiful Passover out here in San Diego, California. I will be back in Chicago on the 9th of April. So for anybody wondering why you don't see me in Chirac and you see me posting up videos of me out here in Cali holding camp out here, this is why. And I will be back on April 9th. You know, my flight leaves on the 8th. I'll be back on the 9th, Lord willing. And you know, through the spirit and power, you know, may the Most High will be done. He saw fit to, you know, for me to be out in Cali for a little while longer. So, you know, all praises for that. But no matter, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at, you know, the work must be done. So you still will see content on this channel. But so let's get into it. Amos 1 and 9. A lot of brothers, well, some brothers in the Israelite community also use this verse wrong. Let's read it. Amos 1 and 9. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. People will go, I've seen Israelites go to this verse to say the brotherly covenant is talking about Esau and Jacob. They had a covenant. Nowhere in the scripture does it says Esau and Jacob had a brotherly covenant. Okay, and let's just read this again, and let's just place Edom, you know, in a place where it's not even at. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. How in the hell did Tyrus become Edom? It says that whoever the hell Tyrus is delivered us unto the Edomites, right? So people cannot use this verse to say that the brotherly covenant is talking about Esau and Jacob, man. The Bible tells us that Jacob had a perpetual hatred. You know what I'm saying? That Esau had a perpetual hatred against Jacob, man. You know? But now let's see what this is actually talking about. Let's get 1 Kings 5 and 12. 1 Kings, Salakia. 1 Kings 5 and 12. Boom. 1 Kings 5 and 12. And Yahweh gave Solomon wisdom, as he promised him. And there was peace between Hiram and Solomon, and they two made a league together. What's another word for league? Covenant, right? Hiram is a king, was a king, right? A Hamite king that Solomon had a brotherly relationship with, man. You know, they made a league together. They had a covenant, you know, that basically, you know, our people wouldn't war with their people. Hiram is a Hamite king. Let's get further edification on that right quick. Keep 1 Kings 9 and 11. 9 and 11 through 14. Now let's get this. 1 Kings 9 and 11. Now Hiram, the king of Tyre, furnished Solomon with cedar trees and fir trees, and with gold according to all his desire, that the king Solomon gave Hiram 20 cities in the land of Galilee. Verse 12. And Hiram came out from Tyre to see the cities which Solomon had given him, and they pleased him not. Verse 13. And he said, what cities are these which thou hast given me, my brother? Hiram called Solomon brother, man. And he called them the land of Kabul unto this day. Verse 14. And Hiram sent to the king 60 talents of gold, man. So in First Amos 1:9, well, not First Amos 1:9, but Amos 1:9, Salakia, Amos 1:9, when it's talking about this brotherly covenant here, it's referring back to the covenant that Solomon made with King Hiram, back in the days, man, you know. And as we can see, what we just read, First Kings, what's that, 9 and 11 through 14, it tells you here, Hiram, king of Tyre, man. Who y'all think Tyrus is? It says for the transgression of Tyrus, man, not the transgression of Edom. The Tyrenians and the Zidonians gave us up to the Edomites, man. Okay? And even biblical scholars know this. Just like the biblical scholars also can attest and know that at that time that the Grecians that are being spoken of are Idumeans, and Idumean is another word for Edom, man. And that's the so-called white man. Even scholars know this, man. They know that the Edomites ran the original Grecians out, which are Japhetic people, and assumed their identity, man. Just like they assumed our identity, man. Them crackers over there running around in the land right now, right? But let me get another scripture. This is Joel 3 and 4 through 8. Let's get this. Joel chapter 3, start at 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Right? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will return your recompense upon your own head. Verse 5, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. Verse 6, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Verse 7, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. Verse 8, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for Yahweh have spoken it, man. Right? So we can see right here that the Tyrenians and the Zidonians, they sold us into the Grecians, right? And in that time frame in history, the Grecians are the Edomites, man. Okay? These are not the original Grecians, which are Japhetic people. You can look at their pottery and it shows you nothing but dark-skinned people, man. Okay? But let me get this commentary right quick, just to show you that biblical scholars can also attest to this. This is commentary on Amos 1 and 9, right? Let's go to text commentaries. Boom. Let's go to Matthew Henry. Let's see what he has to say about this. Not on Matthew 23, though. Wait a minute. Go back. Amos 1. Text commentaries. On Amos 1. Here we go. All right. Let's just get to the point. I want verse, what is it, 3? No, it's not that verse. 1 and 9. I need 9. Salakia. Bear with me 1 second, family. 1 second. Okay. Boom. Concerning Gaza, a city of the Philistines, and now the metropolis of that country. The peculiar sin of the Philistines was carrying away captive the whole captivity, either of Israel or Judah, right? Okay, which some think refers to the inroad made upon Jehoram when they took away all the king's sons and all his substance. Okay. Or perhaps it refers to their seizing those that fled to them for shelter when Sennacherib invaded Judah and selling them to the Grecians. And then what does it say? Joel 3 and 4 through 6, right? We just read that. Or as here to the Edomites, who were always sworn enemies to the people of God, man. See, these commentary people know these, and half of these are crackers, might I add. They know who the Grecians are, man, of that time, man. They know that the white man, that this is talking about the white man, man. The Grecians are the Edomites, man, that assume Greek identity, man. Okay? But let me just finish this out. Who were always sworn enemies to the people of God. They spared none, but carried off all they could lay their hands on, right? Designing, if possible, to cut off the name of Israel. Okay, so that's enough on that. I just wanted to get that to show you that these crackers and these commentaries know, man. Okay, let me get one more scripture. One more scripture. Ezekiel 26:2. Let's see, Ezekiel 26:2. Son of man, because that Tyrus have said against Jerusalem, aha, she is broken. That was the gates of the people. She is turned unto me. I shall be replenished. Now she is laid waste. You know, this is why the Most High, you know what I'm saying, had judgment come upon the cities of Tyre and Zidon, man, because they gave us up to the Edomites, who assumed Greek identity, you know, and basically they laughed at us, man. They laughed at us in our time of calamity, and they were supposed to keep that treaty up that King Hiram and King Solomon had, man. That's the brotherly covenant that Amos 1:9 is talking about. The brotherly covenant is not talking about Jacob and Esau, man. Okay? So that's pretty straightforward and to the point. And with that, I want to give call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai and Shalom.